Does the silence of the night ever feel louder than the noise of the day? As the world outside grows still, the world within us can begin to race. Conversations from hours ago echo in our minds. The weight of decisions we made, and the sting of mistakes we wish we could undo, settle heavily upon our hearts. We lie down, longing for rest, but true, restorative peace feels just beyond our reach, like a distant shore we can't quite swim to. But what if tonight could be different? What if, together, we could learn to truly release the day and anchor our souls in the deep, unending ocean of God's grace? Tonight, we are not striving, we are surrendering. We are gently letting go of what was, so we can rest peacefully in the arms of our Heavenly Father. Our journey to peace begins with a single, courageous act: releasing the burdens of the day. True rest isn't found in forgetting our failures, but in handing them over to the one whose grace is infinitely bigger than any mistake. It is an active choice to accept forgiveness and trust in a mercy that never runs dry. Imagine David, a small business owner whose day was soured by a tense conversation with an employee. Now, in the quiet of his home, every word he said replays on a loop, each one laced with regret. The fear of a fractured relationship feels like a heavy blanket, suffocating his peace. But as he prepares for bed, he chooses a different path. Instead of letting the thoughts spiral, he closes his eyes and prays. He doesn't ask for the problem to magically vanish. Instead, he visualizes himself placing the conversation, the guilt, and the unknown outcome into God's capable hands. He asks for wisdom for the morning and trusts God with the healing. In that moment of release, he feels the tension physically leave his shoulders. The problem isn't solved, but he is no longer carrying it alone. This is the beautiful invitation Jesus offers us in Matthew 11:28. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Tonight, let us accept his invitation. Let us lay down the burdens we were never meant to carry through the night. Next, we find clarity by embracing the stillness. In a world of endless notifications and constant noise, the voice of God is often a gentle whisper, easily missed in the chaos. By intentionally silencing the distractions, we create a sacred space for our hearts to recalibrate and hear his loving guidance. Think of Jessica, a university student drowning in the pressure to succeed. Her social media feed is a constant reminder of everything she feels she should be, and her mind races with a checklist of anxieties. Tonight, she makes one small, powerful change. For 15 minutes before sleep, she puts her phone on the other side of the room. She sits in the quiet, takes a deep breath, and focuses on a single, unshakable truth: she is God's beloved child. Her worth is not defined by grades, likes, or achievements. In that stillness, the frantic energy begins to subside, replaced by a quiet confidence not in what she can do, but in who she is in him. This is the profound wisdom of Psalm 46:10. Be still, and know that I am God. Let us turn down the volume of the world, just for a few moments, so we can tune our hearts to the healing presence of our Creator. Finally, we find true sleep by trusting God with tomorrow. Anxiety is often fear projected into the future. The enemy of peaceful rest is the need to control the unknown, but true surrender means giving God not only our past and our present, but also our future, with all its uncertainties, into his sovereign and loving care. Consider Maria, a new mother who lies awake, listening to the soft breathing of her child. Her heart is full of love, but her mind is a garden where 1,000 what-ifs bloom in the dark. Every small cough sends a wave of anxiety through her. In prayer, she begins to visualize gently placing her precious child, and all her fears for their future, into God's strong and protective hands. She pictures his light surrounding her family, a shield against all harm. This act of visualizing trust doesn't eliminate her motherly concern, but it transforms her anxiety into a prayer of faith. It allows her heart to finally rest, knowing that the God who watches over the sparrows is watching over her little one too. This is the promise that stills our souls from Psalm 48. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Let us release our anxious grip on tomorrow, trusting that the one who holds the stars also holds our future. So tonight, as sleep begins to call your name, make these 3 choices: release the day's burdens, embrace the sacred quiet, and trust God with all your tomorrows. You have done enough for today. You are enough. Now, let your Heavenly Father hold you, rest in His peace, rest in His grace. If this evening prayer has brought you comfort, we invite you to share one thing you are releasing to God tonight in the comments below. Your story of surrender can be a beacon of hope for someone else. And to make this a part of your nightly routine, please subscribe to the Anchor and join our community of faith. May your sleep be deep and your spirit be beautifully restored.